Hello everyone, today we're back with another JJK video. I actually am re-recording this one because I did it on the new mic that I bought, but that mic was was a piece of shit. So we're just gonna go back to this one because this one sounds a million times better. And yeah, so if you've seen the videos where it sounded like I was cutting out or far away, that's because I had a bad mic. And now we're back to my old one. But anyways, so JJK, today's chapter, or whenever this video comes out, obviously you know how this goes. If you have not seen the latest episode, what? We're not getting JJK anime for like another 5 years. If you haven't read the latest manga chapter, then you shouldn't watch this video because it will contain spoilers. And if you don't want spoilers, then you shouldn't watch this. But if you have, then obviously, be my guest and let's dive in. Okay, so Yuji finally has a power up. I'm so glad. It has been so long, and there have been so many people theory crafting, me included, about when Yuji is gonna get his power up because he's one of the he's the main character essentially, but he's a character that we know not that much about. Like the only thing we know about Yuji basically is he is possibly a cursed womb because Kinjaku took over his mom's body and Kinjaku took over his mom's body and bro got back shots. And he's that's kind of it. Apparently he's related to Chozo for some reason, probably because of that. That's basically it. It's so crazy to think that the main character of a show you don't know that much about, with that character being the main character. That's like the equivalent of in Dragon Ball, if because Goku is the main character in Dragon Ball, but that's like if we didn't realize bro was a Saiyan until like the Kid Buu arc. You know what I mean? Since that was supposed to be when Dragon Ball ended, but they obviously added more stuff. They did GT, yada yada yada. You get what I mean, though? Like it's so crazy to think that Yuji is the one that we know the least about. Hopefully, with him getting his awakening, whatever it is, that we get more backstory. Since there are so many theories going around about what it could be, and how people are like, all right, guys, so Yuji's getting a power up. It's cool and all, but what is he gonna do? I honestly think Yuji's about to cook, because if Yuji has Sukuna's like techniques, which he should, because Sukuna's been in his body for I think like a year or something, since I don't know the timeline of JJK like that, but I imagine a year or so. So Yuji theoretically should be able to use like dismantle, worldwide cutting slash. He might even be able to use Sukuna's black box. Yuji might be able to tell us what that technique is, because we still don't know what that is. We just know it's a black box, apparently, because when Sukuna used it on Jogo, he just said a black box. Or no, when he used it, it just had a black box there to censor what it was. So the only thing we know, Yuji should be able to also use Sukuna's flames, since once again, Sukuna resided in his body. So he should be able to do that. Yeah, I'm just so curious about what the next chapter is going to hold. I hope that we don't switch perspectives, because Gege could do that. Gege could just be like, all right, guys, so I know you guys want to see Yuji, but let's go to Shoko to see what she's doing. So that is a possibility. But actually, no, maybe I wouldn't be that mad about it, because we don't know what bro's doing. We just know that Ui transferred the bodies somewhere, possibly to Shoko, so that way Sukuna can't eat them or anything, which makes sense, because you wouldn't want Sukuna to eat Gojo. I don't think he could, but you wouldn't want that to be a thing. And then there's also the theory that Gojo is going to come back soon, which I said it in a previous JJK video. I don't know how it'd feel if Gojo does. I still think it should be like a sacrifice that he makes about it, because in my eyes, if Gojo comes back scot free, then it's kind of just like his whole speech about like, I had fun. Um, all the things we said at the airport, it would kind of take that away if Gojo is just like, all right, guys, I'm back. Like, there's no consequences. I still have my six eyes. So it should be something. He should maybe lose the ability to use six eyes or something. I don't know. This video is honestly all over the place. Let's actually talk about the chapter. I've just been gushing about Yuji. What can I say? Yuji's my goat. Okay, so the chapter. Sukuna hit 4 black flashes, which is scary. Maki got hit with this, world dismantle. I pray to God she's not dead. Like, please. Yuta, Gege, you might have taken away Yuta. Which hopefully you didn't, because I want Yuta to do more. Granted, he did a lot, but you get what I mean. I want Yuta to be there a little bit longer. I wouldn't be too mad if Yuta died, but just not right now. He's not right now. Maki, though, please, I need Maki to live. Okay, she is essentially this generation's Toji, and Gege it, oh Toji, Gege it, oh Toji. So I don't think Maki's dead. Could be wrong. I'm shocked Miguel is still alive. If I'm being honest, I thought bro would have died in this chapter, but no, Miguel's alive. Yeah, honestly, these are just scary times. Though I will say, if we don't switch perspectives and we still stay like where Sukuna is at, I do think Miguel does die next chapter. I think him and bro, his friend, whatever, I think they die next chapter, because I just have a feeling in my bones that happens. But yeah, I'm just so glad that Gege is finally doing something with Yuji. Also, speaking of Yuji, so I just went back to reread this chapter, but in whatever chapter Sukuna took Megami's body, people were saying that, and this is true, that when Yuji yelled Sukuna like on the roof, his eyes looked like Sukuna's, and it's true. It's very true that his eyes look like that. So I wonder, they're probably gonna explain this next week, but I wonder if maybe then he was on the verge of like awakening, but he just needed to land more black flashes in order to reach his potential or something. Since at first when I saw that, because I saw it on Reddit, I was like, is that true? Did Yuji's eyes actually look like that? Because it was something when that chapter came out. It's not something you would focus on. It's just like one of those things to where, you're not really zooming in on Yuji's eyes to be like, oh, hey, he has that. But going back, it's like, oh, he does. Interesting. So, yeah, I'm just very curious to see how they handle this, what Yuji will have. I hope, too, they also explain the whole Kasakabe telling Yuji to master it and switching bodies allegedly thing, because we still don't know what that's about. The only thing we know is that. They also, honestly, you know what they need to do? Next week's chapter needs to have a flashback going back to what was going on during the little break they did before Gojo fought Sukuna, because there are so many things that we need answers to. Like we still need the answers to Gojo and Shoko and Glasses guy talking about one hasn't awoken yet. What Ichigi's the guy with the glasses. The Shiesty sorcerer, as people call him, what he wanted to say to Gojo. What else they did during that little break, because I imagine it wasn't just like, they're just like, so Gojo, you're back, how was prison realm? I'm pretty sure they trained more than what they showed us. And they also, like I said, they also just need to explain what was the point of Kasakabe and Yuji possibly switching bodies, or whatever that was. Because every time a new chapter comes out, that's in the back of my head. Well, 2 things are. 3 things, actually. I'm thinking, A, what did that mean? What did that mean? Why did Yuji and Kasakabe switch bodies? 2, when is Gojo going to come back? And 3, when is Nobara going to come back? Because we still do not know what is going on with Nobara. Though I do think the theory of, I think we said this in the video where Miguel came back, there's a theory saying that Miguel might have been in Africa this entire time. God, that sounds racist. Miguel might have been in Africa, and that maybe Miguel took Nobara there so she could like awaken her technique, and she's just waiting. she's just waiting somewhere in the shadows to make her return. This is the longest JJK chapter video I've done in a while, guys. I just realized. Anyway, so there's that theory, which honestly, bro, at this point, I care about Nobara. Like, I just want to know if she's dead or alive. Just let us know, Gege. Like, I don't, at this point, it doesn't matter. But if Nobara is alive, she could help out in the fight to do something with Sukuna and Megumi, possibly. We just need to know what's going on with her. Like, I get it. Gege probably doesn't know what to do with Nobara, because I'm one of the big Gege's like, this is probably one of the least important characters that people care about. Actually, no, it's not. A lot of people care about Nobara, but it's like one of the things where it's like, you know, the final arc is going on, so I'm pretty sure people would much rather prefer the fight than what's going on with Nobara. Also, where's Toto? Where's Toto? Because Toto should have been here a long time ago to help Yuji. Because, you know, Toto is essentially whenever Yuji's about to die, he shows up, and you know, Yuji's been getting kind of washed, so you know, Toto should be arriving anytime soon. I think I've gotten all my little thoughts out about the chapter. It's a really good chapter. Like, honestly, Gege has been on a roll with these last few chapters. Like, it's been fighting and fighting, which I enjoy. I do like stuff like this, and it makes sense because final arc, you know, they're not. It wouldn't be like if Miguel came to the battlefield and Miguel was like, you know, Sukuna, sit right there. Let's have a talk, you and I. So Sukuna, why are you killing people? Why are you doing this, bro? Come on now. You could do a million other things. Like, that's not gonna happen. They're not gonna have a talk no jutsu. This ain't Naruto, okay? You're just not gonna sit Sukuna down and be like, all right, Sukuna. So, you know, when I was a kid, like, bro, that's not gonna happen. Like, this is Jujutsu Kaisen, otherwise known as Jumping Kaisen. They're not gonna talk, so I'm glad that it's just fist. Even though Sukuna does talk a lot, but you know, he's a Roman Sukuna. You know, that's what he does. But yeah. Once again, really good chapter. I'm excited to see where this goes. I still think Gojo will return somehow. Just needs to be a sacrifice along with it. And I think that's it. So, what were your thoughts on this week's chapter? Are you excited to see what they do with Yuji's character? Do you think Gojo is gonna come back next chapter? Do you think Yuda's gonna come back next chapter? Do you think Maki's dead? I pray to God she's not. Do you think Half and Half guy's gonna come back? Because I completely forgot about bro who stalled Kinjaku so Yuda could kill him. Do you think we're gonna get Yuji's backstory? Do you think they're gonna explain what the claw hands do, since they still haven't explained that, and Hagurama also had those too, but it wasn't explained. And yeah, with that being said, thank you for listening to me ramble. We're back to the old mic, so everything should sound crystal clear, and I shouldn't be cutting out as much. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.